Then you work something up with your bank and they are able to give you your inflow in your local currency, you know, in your local currency. So you need to have these records of past dollar inflow. If you don't have them, since you are just also starting, you can use a partner company or a colleague's company also for that. Then do you have a good export contract or for the current shipment you want to raise finance for? Before you can say, okay, I want to raise $10,000, I want to raise $50,000, $100,000 for these contracts. At least you want to be sure that you have an export contract with the buying party already signed by you and the buying party. So both of you have already signed it that okay, you are exporting to this person. Now, do you have any form of negotiable instrument that can help you achieve your goal in the sense that is the buyer giving you any negotiable instrument like letter of credit, like advance payment, any negotiable or promissory bills? So what is the buyer actually giving you as a surety that can convince the banks that, oh, if we finance this contract, you're actually going to get the money from the buyer. So you need something like that that can give you that assurance or that can give your bankers that assurance to avoid stories that touch the heart. So sourcing export buyers, one thing I wanted to know, because a lot of people ask me if I'm going to give them buyers for all of our programs, our trainings. I used to have these questions a lot of times because uh, to date, we've trained thousands of people when it comes to international trade, exporting, and in farming to export different products, items that you can actually export, and different people just, from young graduates to executive to civil servants, they just want to know if we can get buyers, So one thing you must first understand is that sourcing for buyers is an everyday job. It's a day-to-day job. It's not just one day. It's not something that you do now, then you forget about it later. It's not something that, so you need to create a structure around export buyers. You need to create a structure around you sourcing for buyers, around attracting the right buyers for your product. So like I once consulted for a big farm, and one of the things I explained to the CEO is it's better you set up a structure that attracts the kind of export contracts that you want for your harvest, for your produce. So supposing you are producing a drink, and that drink, you know that maybe Nigerians like it a lot, or maybe you know that in this particular country, the market is there, the market is big, the market is large. It's not compulsory in this digital era or this digital world for you to set up a factory in that country before you can sell to them. Just for instance, look at Alibaba, all the manufacturers in China. How many of them also have manufacturing centers or factories in Nigeria? They don't, but they are all selling to Africa, to African countries because of technology. So why not also leverage on that technology, set up a structure that continues to search for buyers every day. So it's better for your office, in your office, for you to have what you call an export desk with a laptop and a good internet and someone whose job is just to be in charge of whatever is exporting, search for buyers, correspond with prospective buyers, communicate with prospective buyers, and all this. And he or she is doing that every day. So there's no way you invest into something like that, and at the end of the day, you say you've lost entirely and you didn't gain anything. So it might take a while. Maybe the person at the desk needs more training, needs time to be more experienced and all that. But most certainly, you start getting results. You start getting results, and before you know it, you have a lot of shipments that you need to fill in, that you need to fulfill, and your investment will pay off. So that's one thing I want you to have at the back of your mind, setting up a structure that attracts the kind of export buyers that you want. So as a farmer, you can be very busy and not have time for social media or the internet or the basic functions that will help you source for buyers internationally. My advice for you is to create an automated structure that works on acquiring buyers for your produce before harvest. So as you are walking around, as you are making sure everything is going well, making sure everything is playing out, the way it's supposed to be, there's someone who is already marketing that product out to, to people in Italy, to Nigerians in Australia, to, and maybe others are even already coming in for the same product. So you need to put such structures in place. Then you need to leverage on social media. You need to leverage on social media a lot. Facebook is there, Twitter is there, LinkedIn is there, Instagram is there. All these social platforms, trade contracts happens there a lot. Then B2B platforms, business to business platforms like Alibaba and Trade India, India Mart, and all these kind of B2B platforms you can also rely on. You can also use them to your advantage to get buyers, register on them. If you have to pay for subscription, take the payment and make sure that you respond to every query, you respond to every inquiry that's coming to you from there. So this will be the end of our class for Farm to Export Series 2. Today has been challenging because we've been having some issues with network, with the internet, and some other technical challenges. So next week, Friday, it's going to be our third edition, and we are going to be talking deep into exports, into different aspects of exports. I'm also inviting you to register for Zero to Export, where you earn 2 certifications, which is basic certificate in export management and advanced certificate in export management. And you only need to pay 80,000 naira instead of 120,000 naira. You just need to pay 80,000 naira for you to get to be part of this wonderful training. And one thing is you are getting an internship and mentorship opportunity. For the internship opportunity, these are first time that we are giving that to our students. So don't miss it and make sure that you register for it. Then the audio recording and the video recording and everything will be sent to our email. Just check your email at the end of the day for the link to this class and you can watch it online. All questions, all inquiries should be directed in the comment section, and you can also send it to our phone number, or you can email us and we'll respond. Thank you very much and have a great day.